What was your name again?
Chris. All my friends just call me Wang Wang.
What should I call you?
You're never gonna survive high school.
You're like a lizard with your scaly ass eczema skin.
It's a face!
Ah, lizard bitch!
Hey, just call me a bitch!
Bitch.
什么叫 bitch? 说脏话. Nobody likes you.
This movie felt like my life. It felt like real life. I loved what it did for me emotionally. But, you know, Izaac, last time that we spoke, we ended our interview saying, love your mom. And it just made me curious now, as far as like, what did playing Chris do for you and change your perspective on what it means for our relatives and our parents to raise a family here in America?
I think that my perspective before and after the movie was something that's changed a lot. And the reason why I'm saying love your mom now is because I think that's something that I never really truly like was grateful for before this movie and before I realized, oh, hey, my mom's like really, really cool, instead of, oh, hey, my mom's just like pretty cool, you know? Yeah. And like, I think that's something that I think most kids should realize about their moms is that, you know, no matter like how annoying they may be or how like, you know, much they don't understand you, that's something that they're trying to figure out, you know, and that's something that they want to like get across with you is like, what are your feelings and like, what's happening and what's happening in your life. And that's something that's really hard to express as a teenager because you don't want to talk about your feelings. Right. And like, I think that's what this movie portrays is that Chris doesn't want to talk about his feelings, but in the end, even though they literally like don't talk at all, you can see that they do love each other at the end. And that's hashtag love your mom.
I love it. Thank you so much. You know, Joan, your list of credits is so long and you give such a fantastic performance in this. But I was just curious, you know, you're working with Sean and I'm wondering if there was anything kind of refreshing about his take and his direction that surprised you on this filming process, given your background in production.
He didn't surprise me that much. When I first read the script, I was happily surprised because I wasn't expecting that much. I got the letter from him and said, I am a 28-year-old filmmaker and 20-year-old first feature. And I was not expecting that much, but the script really surprised me. It was so solid, so good, so genuine, moving. And it also, though it is specifically from a 13-year-old point of view, coming of age, but the mother-son relationship is very prominent. And it is a love letter to his mom. And it moved me very, very much. I didn't get a chance to play a mother like that. That an opportunity for me to also use that performance to say I love you to my children. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of my daughter's summer vacations came over and helped out on the set, and so we spent the whole summer together, which without the film we wouldn't have done. I mean, she would have been spending the time with her friends instead, and so that was a very cathartic experience for me.
That's awesome. I mean, I have to tell you, I called my mom almost immediately after I got a screening. It's such a powerful film. Sean, I'm someone who grew up in the Bay Area. I spent a lot of time in Fremont and, you know, I love the styling of this. It looked like it was the early 2000s. All the portrayal of the internet stuff was great. But I was curious about, from a production standpoint, going back in time in Fremont in general, did you have to like change or set design or do anything to the locations you filmed at when you were filming?
Nice starting line shirt, by the way.
Thank you. I remember the poster in the film, so it felt like it was an apt conclusion.
For us shooting in Fremont, it was so much about subtracting as opposed to adding. It was, especially when we shot outside, it was, okay, this looks great. Let's just pray a Tesla doesn't drive by. You know, it was, we shot a lot of takes where it was like, oh, that was good, but a Tesla drove by and we don't have the budget to effects that out. And yeah, and even, but then like the bedroom, we shot in my old childhood bedroom. And so there were things in the bedroom that me and my production designer were just like, Well, that sticker and those magazine tearouts have been up since I was in 8th grade. And so those are period accurate. We can just leave it. And then as far as all the other locations, again, like Fremont is it's a big city, but also very sleepy. Now I think even since we shot the movie, it's kind of changed a lot. But there was a lot of it that was just like, oh, this still feels, if you find the right corners of it, it feels pretty late 2000s.
Totally. Amazing. Well, that is actually going to be all my time today, but the film is fantastic. Congratulations to you all. And yeah, can't wait to see what else is coming from all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Have a good one.
弟弟，你们就是我的梦想。But sometimes it's a little hard.